So, yes, there, my beautiful kings and queens, and everyone who is trying to level up their love life, their money, all of the things, their family, their joy, their bliss, right? I am Fox Red Sky. I have been an astrologer for many years now. And I just wanted to introduce myself to you as an astrologer, as someone who has just fallen so deeply, madly in love with this beautiful way of like seeing the world, right? So astrology, God, I've been studying it since I was like 10 or 11 years old. Every book I could grab my hands on, everything I could read, and then as I you know got older, and especially as I turned into my early 20s and stuff like that, I definitely sought guidance from mentors, other astrologers, both in the Vedic traditions and also my preferred form of astrology, which is Western astrology, even some Hellenistic teachers. And I just really fell deeply in love with this way of kind of interpreting and understanding myself better, and also the people around me, right? I think any modality that is bringing you closer to a greater understanding of the world and how we walk through it is allowing you to better yourself, right? It's just a tool. Now, I don't believe in absolutes. I do feel that astrology is very accurate, though, especially as if you ever go down that rabbit hole with me personally and get a reading. I'm like, and people are always, even the disbelievers, even like the ones that are the skeptics. Those are my favorite, by the way. I'm talking to you. You know who you are. But I love like blowing their mind away and being like, how does this woman know so much about me, my mother, my father, my childhood, my and like what I chose to do my career in? Like I love I love going into a reading not knowing anything about it, that person, and just being like, let me tell you. Cuz I feel like when I pull up that chart and enter their information, I'm essentially looking into their diary. It's like, it's interesting because it's like, and my brain, because it's like I've hyper focused on this for decades, just immediately goes into like, dissecting mode. It's just like, I can't even, it's so crazy because like, I'll remember people's birth dates. I'll remember people's Venus sign or sun sign before I remember their name, before I remember where I met them from or how I know them. Like it's silly, y'all guys. I almost wish my brain had chose something else to kind of obsess over because I'm like, why? But it does give me a lot of joy, and right, and do what you love, right? And I just love this. Little bit more information for anyone who does know about astrology and wants to know my big three, or a little bit about my chart, so you can kind of get a little understanding. I know not we're definitely living in a different world from where I grew up, where nobody knew about astrology, to like everyone's like a baby astrologer, which like makes my heart so happy. I'm just like, yes, slay queen. Oh my god, I love it. I mean, you have no idea. Like, I felt like such an outcast and such a retard, like when I would like, oh, first house, second, my moon's in the first, all these things, like just like uttering my astrology out. And like now it's like, especially the young ones, the younger generation, like they're so knowledgeable, men, boys and girls. Like I'm just like, like my dream come true. This is like what I've always desired and wanted. And so I appreciate y'all guys. I am such an astrology nerd. This is just real talk. I'm having a conversation with y'all as a human being. But yes, so a little bit about me in my astrology, my own chart. I am a Scorpio sun in the fifth house. Yes, loves. With a Cancer moon, though, in the first house. Sometimes I'm embarrassed by my Cancer moon. It's like, stop being so sentimental. Cancer rising, of course. So I do look like my mother. And so that's really beautiful information for y'all. I'm going to share. Having your sun is the exaltation of what you absorbed, even in the womb, from your father. And the moon is the representation of what you absorbed from your mother, good or bad. It is what it is, you know. So I'm a very caring person, very nurturing person, loving. Have been codependent in the past, not anymore. I've recognized that using astrology, people. And my Scorpion nature is definitely very sensual, very mysterious. I am the detective. I definitely will go and research people, places, and things to an obsession. Uh, Hence why I love astrology so much, because I feel like it's a never ending pit of knowledge. Like, I don't think, even if I live to 105 years old, I don't think I'll never learn it all. And so it's like there's that continued, like, it does never bore me. And everybody's chart is completely different. Now there's definitely some placements that repeat over and over and over and over, but and it's so juicy for me whenever I see an arrangement that I've never seen before. I'm like, ooh, who is this person? I gotta know. And so, like, I told you guys, I am such an astrology nerd. It is what it is, and I'm not. I'm just gonna own it. You know, I will own it till the day I die, probably. But yeah, I always love looking at a new chart. So my Mercury is also in Scorpio. So my mind operates like a Scorpio. Like, it's like, let's see what here. I'm reading between the lines. I'm seeing, like, is this motherfucker lying? Like, and but it is also in the fifth house. So I definitely love using my mind for creative projects, using my voice. I'm a singer. I love to do podcasts. I love to share my thoughts and really engage people on a much deeper level, which I feel when I'm with a client in a reading, whether it's astrocartography or a natal chart reading, or we're gonna do like a 6 month, like, how we're gonna operate in the next 6 month kind of reading. I get to go deep with people, and I get to see, like, the most vulnerable parts of people, which my Cancer moon holds, like a little baby child. Like, I'm gonna hold this person and I'm gonna give them so much love, and I'm just gonna see them and make them feel seen and honor them for the good and the bad, and know that none of it's bad, that it's all just about integrating it, right? And accepting it. So, God, y'all guys, I love astrology, man. It's my life. It really is. And I was actually, had gone to LA. I'd gone up there to, like, pitch some shows and stuff like that. And they were like, "Well, you need to get away from the astrology." And I was just like, and they offered me some really big juicy contract, and I was just like, yeah, no, fuck that. I was just like, I couldn't do it. I was like, but I love it. You have no idea. Like, it would just be like denying who I truly am. And, like, you know what? I'd rather be known for who I am than pretend to be somebody I'm not. So sorry, LA. Sorry, Hollywood. Maybe another time. And honestly, I think that they need to get up with the times, because, like, I think, like, astrology is like a billion-dollar industry now, and that's because of you, Gen Z and millennials, that have really, like, just taken this beautiful ancient tool of thousands and thousands of years, and, like, you know what? I'm going to apply it to my life. I'm going to level up myself in my life and understand myself better, and understand my lover better, and understand where I need to live better. And y'all are smart. Because, and a little information, like, in the olden days, it was not privy to everyone. Like, it was only for royalty and nobility and the people of the priesthood. So, the commoner was not allowed access to astrology, because it works and it has validity and there's power in it. But I ain't gatekeeping, y'all guys. I will share my astrology knowledge, and I hope that y'all share it back. If there's some wisdom that you want to share with me, please do. So, yeah, just a little about who I am and why I'm such an astrology lover, obsessed with it, you could say. But yeah, so just tune in to me, listen to some of the things I have to say. I do it from a place of love. Um, I do it from a place of joy. And I really, really, really just really love these conversations and discussions. And I am looking forward to all of it. So, wherever you are in the world, I am here to bless you with my love, my astrology wisdom, and just my heart that is so big and bright because I lead with my heart. I love sharing and really I really love helping people. That's like my deepest desires. So wherever you are in the world, I send you lots of love. Mwah. Ciao.